Hello, welcome to the Timmy Verne show. Today with Lord Stunmold. Hello, Lord. How are you?
Hello, Timmy. It's a pleasure being me.
Okay then. Right, I'm afraid we're going on to a rather predictable subject today. Once again, we're talking about tombolas in job centres. They're the ones used to randomise the job offers. Some of them have recently been painted black and white stripes. Now, this can cause seizures, but it's still going ahead. Have you got any comment to make on this, Lord?
There have been a number of seizures due to the black and white painted tombolas. People have died, and some people have even said it's inhumane. I, for one, am for the black and white tombolas for one very simple reason. I have erectile dysfunction. And the tombolas, let's just say, they help me out. I did initiate the policy. It has led to a massive spike in epileptic fits. But on the other hand, taking all these things in the round, at last I'm starting to get it. Oh, yeah.
So is it the unknown element of the tombola that makes you happy?
It's the unknown element. It's the spinny element. It's the black and white all getting mixed up element, becoming a shade of grey, becoming many shades of grey. It's the excitement at seeing the great unwashed who, they don't have supersonic jets. They're not fighting a Cold War. They're mainly shopping at Lidl. The previous incarnations in various orphanages, these people end up in job centres and they think they're going to get a job as Pocahontas or something. Well, I'm not Robin Hood. I'm the Lord Chief Justice. And as the Lord Chief Justice, we're going to have black and white tombolas, even if people have to die. There are labourers out there who have to work hard. I'm not one of them. I'm the Lord Chief Justice.
It's been alleged, though, that some of them are not sufficiently randomised. Is this not a scandal?
I think it's a scandal they haven't been sufficiently randomised. I think it's a scandal they haven't been sufficiently sodomised. I think it's a scandal that these things are there completely unmolested.
But the recent website that was set up, become quite popular recently, called eFail, it's featured many young people who have featured these tombolas at the end of their lives as a way of advertising their last moments. Don't you think this is sick?
When it comes to end-of-life decisions, we have to be very sensitive. We have to be very sensitive to viewing figures. We have to be very sensitive to likes and views. We have to be very sensitive to the extent to which an Instagram profile will, go up in the world. When these poor YouTube algorithms are trying to decide who should and whose videos shouldn't get chosen, who am I to say that a person who's off themselves with a black and white tombola isn't a Nancy boy?
Well, that's Lord, but be as may. But the elderly have recently complained that they've heard dogs swearing. It's beyond the range of most people, but apparently not elderly people. Dogs are swearing about this new website, and it's just making them go off all day. What do you make of this, Lord?
I've received letters about the dogs swearing. It is a point of concern for the elderly community. But we've taken radical measures and had all the elderly put down.
Well, what do you make of the minister, though, who put a range of policies about this into a tombola and took one out? Do you think he was wise to do that?
He took one out, he beat one off, he cut one off. All I can say is that we all have our own conception of beauty. For me, it's Betty Grable. For another person, it might be a tea cosy. We live in a world with a rich pageant of crazy people, and some people like me who may not be crazy but do have very specific and niche sexual needs.
So you're saying e-fail should be taken down?
Either e-fail is a big fail, it's a derail of a she-male.
Right. And what of the dogs? Should they be culled?
I'm very much an animal lover. I think we should find adequate housing, support, social care, food, sports, entertainment for the dogs. It's the elderly that really need to go.
Right, Lord, that could prove quite controversial. But the Minister has said he will accept all suggestions from the public and Lords.
Look, if we had a zoo where the elderly were put in cages and we made them do tricks until maybe they started copulating, imagine the amount of money that will be saved on pensions, but also will be generated by YouTube likes.
Yes, Lord, yes, well, that's remarkable. What on earth is that in the corner of my eye?
It's the ghost of Nelson Mandela. I'm going to rape you all. I'm going to rape you all. I am Nelson Mandela coming from hell.